Biofouling, or the settlement and accumulation of unwanted plants and animals, is problematic in the marine environment, especially on ship hulls. Biofouling on ship hulls has significant impacts on a ship's performance, slowing it down, requiring more fuel, releasing more greenhouse gas emissions, and leading to a greater chance of invasive species transport. The process of biofouling is generally thought to occur in several steps. First, a clean surface will adsorb an organic layer within seconds of submersion called a conditioning film. This is followed by the adhesion of microbes such as bacteria and algal cells like diatoms, developing a slimy layer also known as a biofilm. Following biofilm formation is a settlement of macrofouling such as barnacles and mussels. Here are some examples of common biofouling organisms: barnacles, encrusting bryozoans, hydroids, tubeworms, sponges, arborescent bryozoans, and tunicates. The type and intensity of biofouling depends on the geographical location, time of year, environmental conditions, and as seen here, the type of surface or fouling control coating being used. Fouling control coatings are often used to prevent biofouling settlement. While they provide an effective method to slow down the development of biofouling, most ships will require some in-water husbandry during operational cycles. Grooming, or the gentle routine maintenance of a ship hull, has been proposed as a method to reduce biofouling without damaging the fouling control coatings. This is done by way of an underwater vehicle that wipes the surface with gentle brushes to dislodge potential biofouling species before they have time to become fully established. Our test facility is located in Port Canaveral, Florida. It was built for the testing and development of grooming technology and to be able to understand the interaction with biofouling. The facility includes an 11-meter support vessel, which serves as a floating laboratory and allows for deployment and retrieval of underwater vehicles. The test site has several large steel plates that represent a ship hull near the waterline. The large plates are attached to a pipe, which allows it to float on the surface. We wanted to know at what frequency grooming was needed to keep a surface free of biofouling, especially in areas where there is high fouling year-round, like Florida. So we took one of the large steel plates and divided them into sections for grooming testing, groomed once a week, every other week, and not at all, or ungroomed. Grooming was conducted with the Push Underwater Grooming Tool, or PUG. This is an electric power hand-operated tool designed to groom ship hulls. The PUG consisted of 4 major components: a 4-wheel chassis and telescoping handle for manual control, a grooming tool with 5 rotating brushes that attached PUG onto the ship hull, and an electric motor box control and battery bank power supply. PUG was used to groom the large steel plate at the varying frequencies, every week, every other week, for a 14-month period. At the end of the test, this is what we found. The ungroomed surface was covered with macrofouling, such as barnacles and tubeworms. The groomed every other week had less barnacles present with some biofilm, and the groomed weekly was clean with no fouling. Since PUG, we have made progress with grooming tool design and vehicle development, testing many different iterations of ROVs and grooming brushes, some of which are seen here. We recently completed a 2-year grooming study that proved weekly grooming can prevent the buildup of macrofouling on 6 different commercially available fouling control coatings. So what does all of this mean? That frequent grooming or wiping of a ship hull can significantly reduce the amount of macrofouling. For a ship, the reduction of macrofouling results in increased performance, lower fuel consumption, less time between dry docks, reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, and the prevention of invasive species transport. Grooming research and development is funded by the Office of Naval Research.